Hi, and welcome to this edition of Financial Victory in Minutes. Today we're going to look at how to get maximum success in achieving your personal financial goals, how to succeed in getting the things that you want most. The first thing to consider is that money is only a tool. It's not love, it's not security, it's not power, it's not generosity. It's merely a tool that we can use to get some of the things we want in life. Financial victory means using the tool of money to get what you want. Step 1, specify your goal. How can you get anywhere if you don't know where you're going? The first step is to identify your goals. Pick one long-term goal that is most important to you. If you could pick only one, what would it be? Money for retirement? A house? Saving for your children's education? Long-term care insurance? Or something else? Next, pick a short-term goal. What do you want to accomplish with your money in the next year to 6 months? Would you like to pay off debts? Would you like to save to take a vacation or buy something without using credit? It's your money, so the choices are yours. Most of us can't have everything we want. Our money isn't limitless. To maximize our success, we have to prioritize what's most important to each one of us. Different people have different values and different goals, but no matter what your choice, making a conscious plan to reach your goals will vastly increase your success. Hummingbird recommends that you have at least one short-term goal and one long-term goal at all times. You can certainly have more. Some experts believe you should set 1-year goals, 5-year goals, 10-year goals, and lifetime goals. Before we go any further, a word to the wise. You must have your needs covered before you can achieve your wants. So when you set your goals, if you don't have insurance or an emergency fund, make those your very first goals. Why? Because without either of those, all your other goals could be lost in an instant. An emergency fund is 3 to 4 months worth of expenses that you can get to without penalties. To learn more about why insurance and an emergency fund are so important, see Goal Setting for Success, an article on Hummingbird's Learning Center. The bottom line is, if you don't have your needs and essential goals covered, you risk losing everything you've achieved. As you begin to select your financial goals, include anyone whose support you will need. Many of us have someone we should consult when setting our financial goals. It could be a spouse or a partner, or possibly a parent or child. This is a person whose support and agreement is needed for your maximum success of your financial goals. If there's not agreement with this person, discuss your financial goals calmly and honestly until you can work out goals that both of you can fully support. Having this support will greatly improve your chances of success. Once you have selected a financial goal, write it down. A study done at Dominican University of California found out that when goals were written down, there was a 92% success rate. This study also found 2 other things that increase success in reaching goals. First, making your goals public, like by telling a friend. Another tip is to hold yourself accountable while making scheduled, written progress reports. But the number one way to increase your success in getting what you want is to write down your goal map. It's a proven path to success. Step 2, make your goals specific and measurable. Gloria Steinem said, "Without leaps of imagination or dreaming, we lose the excitement of possibilities. Dreaming, after all, is a form of planning." When you set your long-term goals, don't sell yourself short. Have the self-confidence to dream big and believe in yourself. But to ensure maximum success, you must be as specific as possible. Making your goals specific allows you to measure your efforts and celebrate your achievements. Saying, "This year I want to save more money," is neither specific or measurable. To make this goal specific and measurable, you could say, "I will save $1,000 by the end of this year." Instead of the vague goal of saying more, you now have a specific amount and a specific date by which you will reach your goal. This lets you measure where you are in achieving your goal so you know when you've reached it. Once you've made your goal as specific and measurable as possible, be sure to write it down. Writing out and reading your goal regularly helps you stay committed to getting what you want. Step 3, reality check. Before continuing, check that your goal is challenging but achievable. If your goal doesn't require substantial effort, you're not aiming high enough, and it's not really a goal. It's more like something you put on a to-do list, like returning all your library books on time to avoid fines. On the other hand, if your goal requires you to do things and make changes that you can't even imagine yourself doing, it's too challenging, and you may be setting yourself up for failure. You want your goal to be something you can realistically achieve, but only with some strong effort. Step 4, anticipating obstacles. Having specific, measurable, realistic goals is the foundation for your success in getting what you want. But even the best plans rarely go exactly as planned. Often things come up to divert our focus or cause us to stray from our plans. Part of being successful in actually getting what you want is to brainstorm things that might cause you problems or delays. Money leaks, specific temptations, overspending at holidays, a family member that constantly needs loans. These are all examples of obstacles that you might face in reaching your financial goals. But if you anticipate these obstacles, you can be prepared with ways to deal with or overcome them. Once you've thought of some possible obstacles, write them down as part of your goal map. This goal map will really add to your success in getting what you want and where you want to be. Step 5, possible solutions to obstacles. The next step is to use your problem-solving skills to think of ways to overcome those obstacles you've written down. How much does your goal mean to you? How much you want to reach your goal will determine what and how much you're willing to do to make it happen. Are you willing to track every penny you spend in writing for a month? Are you willing to make major changes to your lifestyle to save money to reach your goal? Are you willing to cut holiday spending and find creative ways to show your thoughtfulness? Your solutions will depend on the obstacles and your commitment to reaching your goal. There's almost always a way. It just depends on your priorities. As human beings, we're all subject to temptation. Motivation is the answer to temptation. What I mean by that is that temptations can usually be overcome by thinking about your goal. When you feel tempted, ask yourself if the temptation or your goal is more important to you. Because after all, you're in control. You're powerful. It's your money, and only you can choose how to spend it. A good way to stay focused on your goals and motivate yourself is to put pictures that remind you of your goal where you'll see them often. In your wallet, at work, in your vehicle, as a background on your computer screen, and so on. These reminders serve as powerful motivation to stay on track with your plan. For example, if you were saving for a down payment on a house, you could put a picture of a house in places you're likely to see it every day. That will help you to stay excited about your goal, and that excitement will keep you focused for success. When you've developed some strategies to deal with your potential obstacles to achieving your goal, write these solutions down in your goal plan. Now you can feel more confident because you're prepared with possible solutions to obstacles that you'll probably face in your path to achieving what you want. And that preparation and confidence can be the difference between success and failure. When all else fails, think of the 4 P's: prioritize, plan, patience, and perseverance. Prioritize and plan your purchases. Remember that it takes patience to reach a goal, and tap into how much your goal means to you to persevere in achieving it. Step 6, review, and adjust. Now you know where you want to go and you've got a written map to get there. Keep yourself motivated and stay positive and work your plan. An important part of being successful is to review your written plan, written obstacles, and written solutions often. You should continue to add to your goal map as you work through it. This review allows you to celebrate when you're on the right track or adjust when you need a course correction. As part of the final review and adjust step to reaching your goals, consider requiring yourself to make periodic written progress reports. These progress reports can be promised to and delivered to a friend or loved one for extra accountability and motivation. Now, here's a quick review of what we've gone over in this lesson. Identify a goal that requires money. Think about needs versus wants. Talk and reach agreement with anyone else that should be involved. Make your goal as specific and measurable as possible. This will increase your success and let you gauge your progress. Write down your goal in specific terms. Check that your goal is challenging, but achievable with effort. If you can't imagine yourself making the changes needed to achieve your goal, it may be too challenging. Think of problems that may interfere with reaching your goal. These are obstacles. Write them down. Think of some solutions to the obstacles you've identified. Write them down. Now, work your plan. Review your progress weekly with your written goal plan and add to what you've written. Maintain a confident, positive attitude and keep yourself motivated by thinking about your goal. Consider committing to weekly or monthly progress reports on the actions you've taken to achieve your goal. After counseling thousands and thousands of people in financial distress, believe me, whatever's happened to you in the past is over. Don't waste time with guilt or looking backward. You know more now than you ever have before. You truly have the power to make changes and transform your future. If you really want it, you can do it. Make your own written financial goal map and work it. Don't put this stuff in a drawer. Look at your goal map each week and evaluate your progress to plan what you'll do in the coming week. Continue to add to your written plan. 15 or 20 minutes a week with your written plan is a great way to stay on track. You're on your way to getting what you want.